Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Here, we talk about movies, anime, gaming, and so much more. So make sure to stick around until the end. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe, it really helps out a lot. Now, let me get right into the video. Avengers Doomsday, and what movies you should watch before watching it. To have a clear and deep understanding of the characters and the movie. So first, let's learn about Doomsday. The antagonist of this movie is going to be Doctor Doom, aka Dr. Victor Von Doom. So, let's start with Doctor Doom. He is one of the most iconic and powerful supervillains in Marvel Comics. Known as the arch-nemesis of the Fantastic Four and a major threat to the entire Marvel Universe. He was born in Latveria to a Romani healer and a witch. After losing his parents, he discovered his mother's artifacts and dedicated his life to mastering both science and sorcery. The reason behind his iconic attire and iron mask stems from his college days at State University. While studying there, he built a machine to communicate with the dead, ignoring the warnings of his classmate and future rival, Reed Richards. The device exploded, disfiguring his face and leading him on a path to forge his armor, hence giving him his iconic look. He later gathered power and knowledge across science and dark sorcery, and then, he returned home to overthrow the government and become the king of Latveria. To rule with an iron fist while granting his nation absolute security and diplomatic immunity from the world. And if you look at Dr. Doom's power scale, he is a genius engineer, inventor, and strategist, on par with, or even exceeding, Reed Richards and Tony Stark. He even created time travel platforms and advanced AI, aka Doombots. On the other hand, he is a master of sorcery capable of spellcasting, energy manipulation, and mystical summoning, second only to Doctor Strange. His armor is crafted from high-tech titanium, granting him superhuman strength, force field generation, flight, energy blasts, and advanced life support systems. In short, he is invincible. So let's move on to discuss the trailer. If we analyze the trailer for Avengers Doomsday, it depicts an incursion, a catastrophic event where two alternative Earths from parallel realities collide. This collision results in one or both universes being completely destroyed, and the only way to prevent total annihilation is to destroy the opposing Earth before impact. That's why we see characters from Fantastic Four, X-Men, Avengers and Thunderbolts from different realities fighting each other or forming alliances to avoid the incursion. Amidst all this, Dr. Doom has his own ulterior motives. Without spoiling anything further, I can say that this event marks the beginning of secret wars in the future to come. So, moving on to my next segment. Which movies should you watch before seeing Avengers Doomsday for a better understanding? First up is the Fantastic Four, First Steps. This one is crucial because it introduces Marvel's first family, and directly sets up the cosmic and multiversal storyline. Then, Loki Seasons 1 and 2. It provides a guide to the multiverse, and it explains how alternate timelines work, introduces the TVA, and lays the groundwork for timeline collisions or incursions. Then, go for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which explains the concept of an incursion, when parallel universes collide and destroy each other, which serves as the core threat in Doomsday, Deadpool and Wolverine. It demonstrates multiversal travel, TVA intervention, and how the legacy Marvel Universe integrates into the main MCU timeline. Avengers, Infinity War and Endgame, as it establishes the scale of an Avengers-level threat, team dynamics, and the history of Tony Stark, which adds significant thematic weight to Robert Downey Jr. returns as Victor Von Doom. Then go for Spider-Man, No Way Home, which showcases the initial collapse of multiversal boundaries, and how alternate reality variants operate. And last but not least are Thunderbolts and Captain America, Brave New World, as they describe the new political environment, the anti-hero roster, and Sam Wilson's leadership before the threat arrives. In conclusion, this movie has the potential to be a total banger if executed right. Especially since Marvel has been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. While Thunderbolts and the recent Spider-Man films were great and Fantastic Four was decent, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for what's next. Also, I'll be uploading my review for Spider-Man, Brand New Day shortly, so make sure to check that out. Overall, I had a great time with it, even if a few moments felt a bit underwhelming. And if you have any questions or thoughts about Doomsday, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your takes. Lastly, please like and subscribe to the channel. Your support means everything as we grow on this journey together. Until next time, see you soon.